He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Let's go. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Now a second down throw for Knicks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Knicks. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
I'm a Democrat running
Will
for
Lutz
Congress
to
in
try
a
the
district
field
we
goal.
will win.
This a 57-yard attempt. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
Let me just say, even the network experts to pay $787 million times their stuff.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Comes out and says the Dolphins' debate performance was bad. That's hard.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. On 4th down, it's the former Texan Cameron Johnston to punt for the Steelers. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's another run here for Williams. The ball comes out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
This is caught at 2. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. He'll run with Harris. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
And he whips it every time. It's most impressive.
One more time, it's Harris. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Broncos.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Back to throw is Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. Once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. Now he'll run it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They put Wilson in motion. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll set up the screen to Patterson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is how you really judge quarterbacks operating in the NFL. This is not 7-on-7. This is not summer camp where the quarterback can't be touched. Everybody can throw the ball from a clean pocket. Can you operate under the fire and be on time, in rhythm, and be accurate with the ball with contact? And we saw it played out perfectly here. His ability to push the ball downfield.
This one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go, Mike. Chips clear. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Mike. Extend. No mas, no mas. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll try to run it with Harris. And this time he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here we go. Press. Watch right. Tonight.
2nd down. It's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Here we go, son. Out.
Now Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Nix to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Give him 13 on that screen play, and a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go with Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go. Take go.
Throwing, Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
That one intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Back.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Fields from the pistol. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. That one off the left upright, but it bounced in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go!
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
They'll run it with Williams. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
They go play action with Fields. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now on 2nd down. Off he goes. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Here we go. Go.
Fields now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing is Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. It's the rookie 4th-rounder, Troy Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here we go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd down. Nix. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
To throw is Nix. It is brought in the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Don't jump, ready?
On 1st and 10, Fields. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. All right.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They run it over center with Harris. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here we go, son.
Play action now for Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
On the handoff, it's Harris. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Here we go. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all. Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Here we go, son. Go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That's complete, left side to Pickens. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He fumbled the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings us second and
They'll go again with Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. With Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Play action now. It's Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set, go!
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Let's go! Ready?
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
For the Broncos field goal, a 38-yard attempt.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Set high.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Set high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
West right, sit. Set high.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now he'll run. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
A pass taken in by Harris. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, son.
On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Boswell now for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A first down throw for Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throw it. Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the give, it's Harris. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These could be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's second down.
Let's go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Nick's from the gun on third down. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
He's going to have a Broncos first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. To throw is Nix. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Nix. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that ball incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind him.
Second down, Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Lutz for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This is 1st and 10. They'll go down to a knee.